Let's move on to our next story, Divya.
What do you got for story number 3?
Okay, guys, story number 3, also very recent. This happened to Twitch, where they confirmed that they were hacked after its source code and secrets were leaked out. And I think it was like a big deal on Twitter because somebody was, the Twitch spokesperson kind of came out on Twitter, said, we can confirm a breach has taken place. And some people were saying that they have literally, like hackers have literally everything. So everything was exposed. What do you guys think about this one?
Actually, same thing, just minus the sex workers thing, which is that you have a race for a brand. You have a lot of competitors in the space. You need to get as much breadth as possible. And so you rapidly expand. I mean, I can tell you that I watched my first Twitch stream, which was like a live chess stream during the pandemic. And I think it's the same thing for OnlyFans. I think a lot of people, come to OnlyFans say for the first time during the pandemic. So you have this race to try to get your brand out. And so you're thinking, how can I monetize this? Who can I sign? What kind of content am I delivering? And the last thing you're thinking is, did I secure privacy? Is security an afterthought? Because it's not really built into the rapid expansion model. But now you can see that they've rapidly expanded until it's like just them and YouTube. Basically, YouTube is signing Twitch people. Twitch people are being signed on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And in the midst of that big competitive arms race, you have a big data breach that grinds somebody to a halt.
Yeah.
So I searched for some technical information. I couldn't find any sort of technical information on what happened. Frank, you might have some insight on this. Did you see anything? All I know is that because I created a Twitch account very recently and it was included in that breach.
Now, how do you get your how do you get your source code leaked? I mean, was the repo like public, an inside guy that actually copied that code?
Yeah, it wasn't just search code. Their entire user database at least was breached. So I found the account I created there, and I was very surprised because it was pretty recent. And I'm like, there it is.
I do want to mention in the article, it says that like this was labeled as part 1. So they're kind of like alluding to the fact that there's more to come. And, like, I think my favorite part of like moment from all of this was like when this one Twitter user was like, hey, you might want to change your passwords. And people are like, yeah, you really might want to do that. So
like not to really, it's sometimes hard to draw connections from some of these breaches to what we actually do. But if you have folks out there that used their corporate email address and the same password, and you haven't considered Twitch a third party of yours, guess what? Like this breach affects you as a company. And, even if it doesn't affect you as a company, if you guys have paid your favorite Twitch streamers, it's going to affect you financially and personally, unless you do something about it right now.
I'm sure we surely don't know what is the scope of this. I mean, how many people will be affected by such a big company as Twitch. But anyway, I can't believe how much streamers earn. That's unbelievable.
I know. Yeah.
Someone had to shed some light on this.
Yeah, like ridiculous amounts of money. Like it was insane. Like I think like some people earning, like regular ass people earning like $9 million per stream and shit. And I was like,
actually, I don't think I wanted to know this. Someone has to preserve us from this kind of data breaches.
Yeah.
Definitely, that is some useful information. $9 million for a stream.
Yeah, stuff like that. I mean, I'm not 100%.
That was the first, the top.
The
top.
Okay, yeah.
But is this like regular people, like any of us, or are we talking about a celebrity with, I don't know, 10 million followers?
The talent is just to get a bunch of eyeballs all in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're experiencing a massive war for talent to make sure that you stream exclusively with the Twitch service and not with any other service. And so there's a premium both on the content creator and the number of eyeballs that they can generate. And then of course it's crowdsourced, right? So it's whatever that group of people thinks it's worth.
So it could be you, Miguel. Yeah, it could be you if you're willing to take off your shirt.
Yeah, I would think if
That's
that was the
story
case, I
number one.
probably had to pay 9 million to people to watch me
That's wild.
rather than getting paid.
There's a lot of kinks out there. Might work.
Well, yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah.
Story number 4, Divya, what do you